Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I don't know what happened, but we got to move forward. My video for some reason didn't come on. Welcome in. I am author Lawana Kelly. This is my co-host over here on the end, Tangi Yvette, and the guy in the middle is a special guest that many of us all know. He's my best friend. He's some everything, and he's my husband. So welcome in, Mr. Chosen, as our special guest today.
Thank you. Thank
Today,
you.
today I wanted to invite you all to go to Eventbrite or click the link in my bio for my women's conference next year, April the 13th. I'll be on stage to be able to tell my side of the story. Woo! All right, so today's topic is what the health is we talking about? And we're going to talk about some health experience that we all had to endure and things that we had to go through and how we persevering. And we're going to encourage you all to do the same. Okay, Tangi?
Yes, guys. So we are going to be talking about what the health are you talking about, and we're going to be discussing like different challenges that we might actually endure with our health issues and what we're trying to do to actually make things better.
Okay, Chosen.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me on. I appreciate the invite. And yes, I would love to be able to share my experiences with my health challenges and my journey. And I'm not going to say challenges anymore because I'm going to get through it. So I want to just be able to share, my journey and my experience with you guys. So thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Tangi, would you like to take the lead or would you like Chosen to go first?
All chosen can go.
All right, Chosen, you can take the floor.
Oh, good evening, everyone. Thank you once again. I am chosen. I'm coming to you, and we're saying, what the health we're talking about, and what we're talking about is that our journey of our health challenges that we were challenged with, but now we're on a different journey, and we're just here to be advocating for ourselves and to let other people know that whatever it is that they've been diagnosed with, whatever it is that they may be going through, that they can be an overcomer in that area where they're being challenged at. And I was diagnosed with a heart disease, um, and I'm in that challenge as I'm going through it. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to change my way of eating, my habits, and being more consistent in what I'm doing. So this is why we're here. This is what the topic is. What the health are we doing? What the health are we eating? And we just want to make sure that we're very transparent in what we're doing. We're sharing our stories so that we'll let you know the journeys that we're on. And so if we can get through it, then you can do it too.
Amen. Amen. All right, Tangi, would you like to share your testimony?
Sure. So, guys, I actually was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2008. Um, it has actually been challenging just this past year or so, year and a half now. So with my health, I experience a lot of fatigue. I have balance issues. Um, I have concentration issues, depression, anxiety, all those things actually play a part with what I'm actually experiencing with multiple sclerosis. I also have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So, and then plus, I'm a plus size girl, so I'm obese. So therefore, there's different things that we've actually been researching and reaching out to other people in regards to, as far as getting our health on track.
Amen. Amen. And I was as well early in 2020. I was diagnosed with suspicion of multiple sclerosis. I'm gonna say MS, guys. I don't know. MS. I was diagnosed, and then so January, January of this year, you all know I fell ill and was in the hospital for 9 days, and I was diagnosed with MS. So because I couldn't walk anymore and things like that. So moving forward is that now I'm back walking, and I just decided not to take the MS medication. And by me not taking the MS medication, the doctor told me that it's something hard to do, not for just me, but for all of us that's looking and listening. Please share the live. Please comment. Please, 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 please like. So I was he said that it's hard for you to make a lifestyle change to not to end up being on this medication. So we got this medication right here for you. So I'm choosing not to get on any medication. I'm choosing to make a lifestyle change by eating healthy, taking my vitamins. Many of y'all don't know about the leaky gut. The leaky gut it leaks toxic. That's why we had that big pudge stomach, ladies, that we don't like, some men that we don't like. It's because of a leaky gut. And all you have to do is really do your own research and take probiotics, take your vitamin D, your B12, your magnesium. What we all have to do is make sure we taking our vitamins, implementing vegetables and fruits. And y'all can chime in anytime y'all want to. But the mixed vegetables and fruit and eat healthier. Some of us, we got to leave that fried chicken alone, them hard moss, we can eat the collard greens with all that meat in there, the chitlins and all that fun, the ribs and all that we love to eat. If you're dealing with any type of health issues, what you have to do is make a lifestyle change and try to become healthy, eat healthy, and take better care of you. But take a better care of you, take care of yourself. Now, my sis right here, Tangie, she takes medication. But as me and her been speaking with one another, as becoming an advocate for yourself and taking care of yourself, because the doctors will say whatever they want to say to us, and what we do is take it. No, be an advocate, guys, and ask questions. Ask questions. What could you do to become healthy? Google, research. They show some TikToks, even though they said we can't believe everything on social media, but just find out what you could do to become healthy and take care of yourself. Like my husband here, Chosen, he was diagnosed with a heart disease and it runs in his family. But however, because it runs in our family, don't mean that it got to attach itself to us. Or our children. It's like the generational curses that's coming down, and one of them is health issues. We don't have to take the health issue because mama, grandma, daddy, and uncles and aunties and cousins have it. We could take care of ourselves and be an advocate for us and take care of us.
Yes.
So
You know what, Luana? I think with us, a lot of times we actually come up with excuses to not eat right. I know for me, I was like, oh my goodness, all them fruits and vegetables, that's not cost effective. And they tell you to eat fresh fruits and fresh vegetables versus the frozen or the canned items and whatnot. So it's like, I was like, that's too expensive. But you can go to the farmer's market, you can go to, what did I tell you? I went to the other day, Aldi's. And you can actually get fruits and vegetables at a reasonable price. When we make salads, we add all types of meats in the salads and whatnot. We have to have like 2 and 3 meats in our salads. Then we're gonna load it down with dressing and whatnot. And we're like, I can't eat it not unless I have the dressing on it. And it's all because we're used to actually eating a certain kind of way. A lot of us been eating this way ever since we were little,
doing what we want to do.
And so, even then we actually ate food. We had to eat whatever our moms put in front of us, and we could not get up from that table until we cleaned our plate. It's like, I guess it's a process. You're not going to be able to do it overnight, but you can actually take baby steps.
That's it.
Yes.
Chosen, would you like to chime in? You sitting out there chilled and quiet?
No, I'm just observing and listening in. When I had my health challenges, um, I was really floored. And not only that, I was scared. What's next? What's going to happen next? And I had to make a decision. And sometimes even when you're making the right decision, it's not easy. It's hard making the right decision. But I had to make a decision that I want to live. I want to live. And when you really understand your health is your wealth, then you will begin to start your health journey, and you would start investing in you. And it's one of the things that I watch sports, and this is what the athletes does. They invest in themselves because that's what their future is. So they have to be healthy, and in order to do the things that they need to do, and to be able to help their family and their communities. So it starts off with you. And once I got that memo that I had to go through something to order to realize where I was at in my life. And then sometimes we can't see what's going on inside of our body because we're so worried about our outside, our appearance, and how we're looking, that we're not really taking pride in our insides, because we know people can't see in us, but we're taking pride on the outside. But once you begin to take pride inside of your body and say, I want to be well, I want to be healthy, I want to have a healthy spirit, I just want to be a better version of me. And then I would only be happy once I become healthy. I've never seen, for me, a happy, unhealthy person, because what it does, it drains you, it makes you miserable. You're always trying to come out of what you're in. But once you become healthy, you become viable. You want to do things. You begin to live out your dream that you have. And, that's just where I'm at. So once I began my health challenges, I just wanted to be a better version of me. I wanted to be healthy, and I was able to, look around. I was able, when I was in the hospital, right? I was able to see people in the hospital and how they were being challenged. And I said that, I'm not that far gone, that I could come out of this. And I think all three of us can, because we're still walking, we're still talking, we're in our right mind, and we're still saying yes, that we do want to be well. So we're off to a good journey. And this is what we want to tell you guys, that once you make your mind up and say, listen, I want to be healthy. I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm willing to take that chance. I'm willing to, put in that work for me. This is not for anybody else, but I want to do this for me.
Yes, yes. And so, Chosen, and you and I was speaking, I think earlier today or yesterday, where we was going back and forth due to, I was saying, you can't just jump up and just start doing things without a plan. And far as once we start something, we stop. Okay, we're gonna work out. And then we get to a point where we're not doing that. So do you want to, talk about that? Like, don't stop, just keep going. Like, far as getting your health in check and eating healthy, and certain things you can do to, like, cut out sugars and things like that.
Absolutely. Thank you for asking that question. Yes, we did have a debate on just being healthy, and I thought it was a good healthy debate that we were debating, because we were challenging each other in being healthy. And consistency is everything. Even if you're just saying 1 day a week, you make this commitment to yourself, 1 day a week, 2 days a week. You have to stick with that. And one of the things that me and you came to the conclusion is that yes, we have to be consistent. We want to hold each other accountable. And I think it's good, because when you have free will, some of us don't have that strength that other people have. So we have to be held accountable, checking in and making sure that you're doing the right thing. And some people need that, checking in. So I think it would be healthy for, you guys to make sure that you have this broadcast, so that people can get involved and they can check in on here with you guys, and letting you guys know, the progress and what they're doing. And I know you guys talked about something about working out, make sure that you're letting them know, and you guys are putting that together. So when the time comes, people are coming on and watching you guys in real time, do what you do, because one of the things I've learned, that your audio has to match up with your video. So what you're saying got to match up with what you're doing. So we want to make sure that we're showing the people and not just telling them that to be healthy and for themselves and their children and the people around them, because they want to live out their purpose.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yes.
And so, go ahead. You could say something, Tanisha. Go ahead.
I actually showed my salad today that I was eating on live.
Really? What was all in your salad?
I had like the mixed greens. I had tomatoes, cucumbers. I did have banana peppers. And I used balsamic dressing.
Okay.
And I had a
Very
big
healthy.
bowl of salad. And I
Very
had
healthy.
water. And I had water too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
So
got to
I
get to
tried to
drinking.
show them. I tried to show them that I was doing it.
You're
And
supposed to
I
send
asked
me a
them,
picture of it.
oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Miss Penny saw it.
Oh, okay.
Miss Penny saw it. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
But
Yeah.
eating healthy and getting healthy is a key. Why talk about it? Because we all at an age of being over 45 years old. And it's just time to get healthy and find out what's causing your joint pains, your back pain, your body aches. Did y'all know dairy can do it, cause inflammation in your body? Is red meats, come on, help me guys. Red meats, sugar, chocolate. And guys, I was going through so much. I was breaking out in hives. I was just so much pain. I felt like swelling in my feet and my knees. So what I did, guys, is research and found out that dairy products, sugar, and things like that, too much salt, will cause all this joint pain and these aches in our bodies. We all have to make a change to try to become healthy. Become healthy. I'm on a healthy kick right now because I don't like the diagnosis the doctors said, and they could keep that diagnosis. And then I found out that all I have to do is get healthy, and then that can reverse a lot of things, people. Because how we getting it is from that leaky gut in our stomach, and just not taking care of ourselves. We don't self-care. We walk around and go to the finest restaurants and not knowing that the parasites that's living behind our kidneys is what's eating up all the food we put in our body. So it's leaving us swollen and just our body's going haywire because we don't know what is worms in our body. You remember grandma used to say back in the day, you better stop eating all that sugar, you're gonna have worms. You better watch it, honey. Yes, they live in your body.
Yes,
literally.
Yes.
And so we gotta detox our kidneys, our liver, our body by eating healthy. My aunt that's 70 years old said, baby, drink a half gallon of water a day. I ain't made it to a half a gallon, auntie, but I'm working on it. I'm trying my best to get there to drink some water. I'm trying my best. She said a half a gallon of water because we got to flush our system and our bodies of all this toxic. Did y'all know that heavy metal lives in our body as well? I'm telling y'all, I became on this health kick once I got my diagnosis, and I'm Googling and researching and listening to people. Hello, how you doing? Welcome in, sisters. Welcome in. I see y'all all popping in. Comment and like and share, please. And ask questions if you like. So yeah, getting healthy is key. That's a lot for a lot of us. A lot of us want to know why we having excruciating headaches, back pain, neck pain, fatigue, always sleepy, tired. And one key, guys, is when you eat and get sleepy and fall asleep. That's how you know something is going on in your body. It's the toxins and the heavy metals and these parasites that's living in our body. You take a parasite detox, and please pay attention to what you do, because I ain't telling y'all to do it, but make sure y'all consult. Just pray when you do it, because the doctors don't want you to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the doctors don't. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah, you just want, for me, letting people know, and for myself, right? I just want to say to myself that, whenever I get a diagnosis, right, and there's something that I can do about it, I don't want to have any regrets. That's the thing there. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to have any regrets. So is it something that you can do about what's going on? Then you need to do it. You don't want to have any regrets. And sometimes we look back on things we can't change. And we're sobbing over that because we can't change it. But the things that we can change, is no need to solve over it because we can do it. And that's the thing that I want to do, is show you that just take the first step, the first initiative to do it. And you'll find yourself in a pattern and doing it over and over again. You become redundant with it, and you don't want to have any regrets. And you say, I did all I can do. You know what I'm saying? I did all I can do. And that's all you can do. And I tell you this, for me, I am a spiritual man. I love Jesus. So when I did all I can, I know that God would do the rest. Amen. And all I do now is just stand. I put in the work. I eat right. I do my exercise. I pray. And I say, Lord, this is all I can do. But I know that you would do the rest.
Amen. Yes, sir.
So that's the thing. So I don't want anyone to have any regrets. And even if you're still feeling some type of way, just lean on God and say, Lord, he got you. But the one thing that we don't want to do is give up.
That's it.
Don't give up.
But that's too easy to do, is to give up. It's too easy. We find ourselves wanting to give up and throwing the towel. But all we got to do is change the things we do. We got to learn to meditate. We got to learn to pray. We got to learn to eat healthy, because health is wealth. Health is wealth. Yes, dear. I'm sorry.
You're fine. So the young lady actually put in chat that she has issues sleeping. So it's like, how much caffeine are you taking, like, or drinking a day or whatever? You have to look at things like that also, because caffeine can definitely play a part in it.
Yeah. And being hyper.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, amen, brother. She said, amen. And yeah. So the thing too is that we all gonna get older one day. A lot of people say we gotta die some kind of way. Don't let it be unhealthiness. Don't let it be because you don't want to take care of yourself. Yeah, a lot of people get sick, and I know I gotta live and I got a purpose. Mm-hmm. Tangi has a purpose. Chosen has a purpose. You have a purpose. So my thing is that it's best to just try the best to research your symptoms, research the things you're going through, and try to get healthy. Try to want to be healthy.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. You want to ask yourself, what can I do? That's the thing about whatever it is that you're dealing with. What can you do? And one of the things is that do research on the things that you're eating nowadays. I think that is so important now, that we're just picking up things and we're just eating it because it looked good or somebody else recommended it. Do your research on your food now. Sometimes, nowadays you have to do research on your food now. We can't just eat anything. You don't know where this stuff is coming from, how it's made, and all of these different things. And that's the thing about what you're putting in your body, these cancers. Some of these meats has cancer in it and disease in it, and they're just cleaning it and you're seasoning it, and you don't even taste it because that cancer don't have a taste to it, and you put it in your body, and it could be something that runs in your family, but it missed you. But now that you're eating these meats and these things like this, you're putting this cancer in your body, and now it's manifesting in your body. So just be careful on what you're eating and things like that. And sometimes, it happens that you have to purchase something that may be a little bit more than others, but you're getting quality meat or quality food. And I think for me to buy less than more, I'll be okay, because I can miss a few meals.
Joseph, could you tell a story about how you said, I don't know if it was the cow or the chicken, the processes go through and then it go right into your body? You said the process. I think since you was telling me about that too.
Oh yeah.
About how the cow go through on the line and got to go into the
well,
shot.
I was telling you, I was watching something and they were showing something and I was really floored by it, right? And what happens is sometimes when you think that you have anxiety and all these different things to be diagnosed against with your psychiatrist and mental health and things like that, when the way that they kill these animals alive, the stress that they're underneath and all that stuff, and then you eat the meat has stress in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why stress can kill you. It's quick to kill you because it takes control of your organs. It stresses your organs out. So now that meat that you're eating is stressed and you're putting it in your body. And then now it's, mixing in with your organs and your body. And now you're wondering why that you're stressed or you going through this or mental health or whatever. But that animal went through so much in the process of being killed and, slaughtered, and then you eat it. And then that's what's happening. So we got to be careful, we really do got to be careful how we're, what we're eating and what these animals are going through. And I'm not trying to, dissuade anybody from, eating meat and things like that. But I just seen something that was like, wow, that animal went through something and it was alive, and they start, chopping it alive, and it was still shaking and all these kind of different things. And then it was just going through different process till all the way to the packaging. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, that animal went through that. And then now somebody is about to buy it and eat it and put that in their body. And I'm like, wow, and, I think just do your own research that once you eat that meat, will it do something to your body? Will it you be stressful and things like that? So, like I said, what we say on here, is the things that some of it we went through and some things that we've seen. So we want you to do your research.
Yeah, do your research. And our daughter, she had went vegan 6 years ago because she looked at a show on YouTube called What the Health. And What the Health showed how everything the meats go through, all the unhealthiness that we put in our bodies. So my baby said, Mama, I'm not eating meat no more. And I think she was, 17, babe? I think she was 17 when she said 18. And she never touched meat again. And I see why, because it is unhealthy for us to eat it. And then we come up with all these health issues. And some of the stuff, always get a second opinion when you see a doctor. I was told to see a holistic doctor. And that's what me and Tangi is looking into now, is seeing a holistic doctor to see what type of herbs and vitamins that we could take because we have seen people come off medication by changing the way they eat, changing the way they live. I saw that show. Nina K said, I saw that show. Yes. And so you got to want to really get your health in check. A lot of us is walking around unhealthy because they said to start off what we put in our mouth, what we eat. All that sugar, they say white sugar is like cocaine. I thank God I'm on Facebook. But it's like cocaine. It's like drugs. You got to have it. Let me tell y'all, when I go through the moments, I said, okay, I'm cutting out sugar out of my diet. My husband be like, look at her. Just look at you. Look at you. Babe, don't I be acting like I be going knocking on the kids. So, you got some candy. You got some. What could I have sweet? I'm going crazy. But I got to stop eating it because it's caused the inflammation in our body. And what scared me too, y'all, is when I was reading, I forgot what scripture I was reading in the Bible, and inflammation is in there. And the word inflammation is in there, and then how people get the inflammation. I'm like, I started repenting and asking the Lord, like, okay, Lord, look, I forgive me if I done anything, because the inflammation is in our bodies, and it's like a lot of mucus. We see.
Absolutely.
Let me see. I believe if I really get serious with my diet, a lot of my health issues will disappear. Let me tell you, the research I did, Mama Nina, is for real. Is you so true. Hey sis, I'm glad to see you in. Me too. She said, me too. A lot of us, if we take our bodies and our life by force, if we say this is the Lord's temple, we got to take better care of it than what we doing, because we ain't doing a poor job at it. We can do better. We still got time. We have purpose. Hey, we just got to. I'm praying right now and asking God for consistency.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a consistent person. My husband, are you consistent? No. So we pray. Tangie, are you consistent?
No.
So we
Well,
gotta work.
I'm not consistent. I'm consistent in certain things. Yes, I have to make myself consistent in that area. You're consistent. Yes, you are. Tangie, you are consistent. The reason why I know that because when you get up in the morning, you're taking care of your hygiene. You're making sure that you're straight every morning. You're
Are we
doing
consistent in what we want to do then?
so you're consistent in what you want. And so we're all consistent. It's just we had to make that priority in being consistent in that area. And I tell you, you know, those life changing situations that I went through, it's changed me that I have to be consistent in what I'm doing and not just, what I'm saying. I have to have action in it. And I know, Tanya, that you went through some trying times too. And I wonder, you going through your health challenge, if that's what pushed you to be more healthier or a better version of you.
Yes, it was actually. Especially like this week, I went to the doctor or whatever because my back was bothering me a lot. And I went to him and he was like, "You need to lose 30 pounds." I was like, "That's a lot." He was like, "Oh, it's not going to happen overnight. It might not happen until next year." And I was like, "Goodness gracious. I don't know what he talking about." But then I just began to say, you know what? I do be eating fast food. I like McDonald's French fries. I do.
Yes.
I like the strawberry cream pie. I love their sweet tea, even though it's too sweet, but I love it. I do. I like Popeyes.
See,
All
I
that
you have a
love
processed
lot of
food.
choices.
Yes,
Uh,
but
yeah.
I have to actually look at it and like, is it worth it at the end? It's not worth it. If it's
And you know
gonna,
what? Let me just stop you for 1 second, okay? You mentioned all the things that you like, Popeyes, you like the fries and all this kind of stuff. And what would
Nina
be a
Payne
good
said, "Stop! I'm getting hungry, Tangie."
what would be a good start for that when you put all those things down that you like, right? And then
Mhm,
you put down the health challenge that you have, and you compare those things of what you're going through. You see
mhm,
what you like the most. And that would be you being a healthy version of you. When
yes,
you write all these things down and you put you on the other side and say, this is what I got to take, this and all this I have to do, what better? What do I want to do? And then you're going to choose you. So sometimes we have to do that comparison because sometimes when we're just saying it, it goes in one ear and out the next. And once we get to a different place, we get the smelling these foods when we're out. But then we have those comparisons. You take those notes with you and you say, hey, look, my life or these foods,
mhm,
and that's what you have to compare with. We have to really take this seriously and what you're going through because you know how serious it is. Miss Kelly know how serious it is, and I know how serious my health challenge is. We have to take this by force, and we have to show the people that we can do this, and this is why we're here. Because we want to be better versions of us, and we want other people to be better versions. We want people to be able to live out their purpose in life because God has a plan for all of us, and we can't be unhealthy doing it because we need to put in that work. And faith without works is dead. So we need to be,
Mm.
just better stewardess than what we are. And I think us talking about it is a good journey now, and we're on our way because with us starting this, meaning that we have not given up.
Yeah, sure. Chosen, I thought you was about to start preaching. I'd have folded my arms like, there go my husband. He amping it up. Okay, Miss Blue. Get it, sir, get it. Yeah. See, I love ice cream. I love ice cream. But every time I eat that ice cream, I did not know this until I found out that I was having a reaction to ice cream. I was having joint pain in my legs. My mouth and my cheekbones will start hurting. That inflammation, guys, is real. What the things that we love is what we gotta cut out. That's just like a relationship that ain't no good for us. We'll stay in that relationship because it's convenient. So we gotta break up with them McDonald's French fries and that ice cream. We gotta break up with them people. Ain't no
mhm.
more cheating on us no more. We gotta cut that out.
And what did
Let's
you
go.
say is a mindset change. You have to
A
change your
mind,
mindset.
a mindset is a mindset. It is a
Yeah.
mindset. That's what I told the neurologist, guys. I spoke with the neurologist, and she said, "Now, sis, you preach." It's a mindset. It's like I said, the neurologist said it's hard for anybody to make a lifestyle change that consists of working out, meditating, praying, and eating healthy, and cut out the bad things that's not good for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to challenge and petition everybody that's looking. If you got something going on, stop eating ice cream with me. Stop eating sugar with me. Hold me accountable. Reach out to me and say, "Are you doing what you're supposed to do?" But it's a lot. Now, who wants to sit there eat? My auntie told me the plate has to look like a rainbow, and that's with all kind of vegetables, fresh, raw, or cooked.
Mm-hmm.
She said you got to eat it just like that. This is what we got to do.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I'm not telling on someone that's probably in the comments, but they had a sausage. No, they had a steak biscuit.
What you
This
say?
morning with gravy on top of it.
What you say?
They
I
had
already
it
know who that
smothered
is.
in
That's what I'm
gravy.
saying. What you say?
And I was up there eating my salad, and she wanted to actually tell me about her steak biscuit smothered in gravy. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Now, who would do? So somebody said, "What? This is what we talk about right here. This is the guilty party. This is the guilty party."
Mm-hmm.
Now, who would
Yes.
do something like that, Tangi? That wasn't nice.
I tell you, it wasn't, but I ate my salad.
Uh,
and you know what? Some of these restaurants that you go to, and some of them, I think we went to some
Nina said, "How
restaurants
you
that,
know?" She said she had sausages this morning.
you know,
We
some
just
of these
salad. Oh, go ahead, Chosen. I'm sorry.
no, I was saying, you know, some of these restaurants that you go to, you can't even see how they're preparing the food. You don't know, have no idea what you're getting. You're trusting what they're doing, and there has been, you know, results and evidence of, you know, what they were doing and what they were cooking, and it wasn't what you were ordering, you know, and people wasn't getting what they ordered. And then you look at these fast foods, and I'm actually looking at them on the news, and you can actually Google them. You know, the restaurant, Wendy's, McDonald's, and all these different places, they have rodents in there crawling all over the place, crawling all in the bread and stuff like that, and they're still serving it, right? Not just there, but at Coney Islands and a lot of places. And it may be some of your favorite places that that had these rodents. They look nice, but you know, they're nasty. And
Mm-hmm.
the way that they're handling food, we all seen these programs where, you know, you go in the kitchen and they're trying to clean these kitchens up because they're so nasty and bacteria's in there and all these different things and cross contamination. But we're eating there and we're wondering why, you know, weeks later that we're sick, and we
Mm-hmm.
don't know, you know, where you don't got cross contamination from somewhere, but you can't backtrack it, you know. So you have to be careful. And you know, they tell you the best place to eat at is at home.
Is
It
at
is.
home?
And that's where we have to start back, you know, preparing our foods at home. Even though we have some time, you know, we don't have gardens, but we have to buy them out. But you go to the fresh place where to get your fresh produce at, right? Your fruits and vegetables. You come home, you clean them good with vinegar and things like that. And then
Juice.
you prepare them, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then, you know, after you do it for so long, you know, one day, maybe out of the week, you have a treat. But you have to take your life more seriously, you know, guys. We really
Yes.
do. And when we say what the health we're talking about, this is what we're talking about. We want to take life and our health more seriously because, you know, from what I've seen in the hospitals when I was in there and going to visit people, you know, it didn't look good, you know, and I didn't want to trade places, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't want to be there. So I want to start here with this journey and letting you guys know that, you know, sometimes you're going to make those slip up and mistakes, but by us, you know, making this program, you know, you're going to think about it when you go in that restaurant or somewhere or the Chinese place and ordering your Chinese, what they call that,
Says
sesame chicken, and you getting sesame dog or something like that. You know, you don't know what's cut up, you know, all that big old thick white meat. You don't know what you're getting. You ain't take that meat to no lab and trying to see what you actually eating. You have no idea what you're eating. And then some of you guys say, well, I ain't going over so-and-so house, but it'd be safer to go over so-and-so house than to eat at these restaurants because you don't know what meat they serving you. They
And
shipping
I
these
love
dogs from
sesame
China and all
chicken.
kinds. They freezing them and cutting them up. And y'all thinking y'all getting sesame chicken or sour chicken and all this kind of stuff. And everything is chicken. But they got to run out of chicken someday. So y'all eating some substitutes.
Chosen. Yes.
Yeah. So think about it.
You know what?
You know, so just be careful, you know, where you at in. You know, and one of the other things I want to tell you guys, when you're going out to eat and you're ordering, give me 2-piece chicken or 3-piece chicken. And the chicken arm is big as your arm. The leg is big as your thigh. That ain't no chicken. Okay? It's bigger than a turkey. That's a dinosaur. That's
Chosen.
Jurassic Park is what you eating. Ain't no chickens that small. I mean that big.
I can't take him in public. I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness gracious. You know what? There's a movie. It's called Faces of Death, but it has like different series to it. And I believe I was about 18 years old when me and my friend Ebony had went and saw this movie. And kid you not, the people were in their garages and they had like a box of puppies, and they did literally take the puppies and, you know, and prepare it for, you know.
Nina said, just had Kentucky Fried Chicken wings bigger than my hand. You should have ate it, sis. You should have took it back. Oh, God, you should have took it back.
And I bet it tastes funny, too, because it's so big, the taste isn't the same.
And that's the reason why your chicken, when you're taking it back and you're saying my chicken is not done, because their timer is not matching up with that big leg or that big wing. The timer is matched up for a regular wing to cook. But when you got that leg in there as big as your leg or your arm, the timer, it's not going to be done. So you chewing on that meat and it's gummy and carrying on, you got something else.
The chicken's getting Botox.
Nina said, oh, that brother. Oh, that. Miss Penny laughing.
Yes.
Yeah, so the thing about it, it just boiled down to just watch what you're doing. Get your health in check. You can reverse diabetes. You can high blood pressure. You can, I done seen people saying taking certain things, they help clear up cancer. We're not experts. We're just talking about what we know and testimonies of our own and the things that we're going through and how we're doing it. I'm seeing a holistic doctor on next week, and I can have a part 2 of What the Health. I can just let y'all know things that y'all can eat and things like that, how to just get healthier. If you want to live a fulfilled life and want the aches and pains and the headaches to go away, just change what you do. Of course, I'm telling y'all because I got to do it. So, of course, I'm encouraging you to do it as well because I want to be healthy and I want to see you healthy. You all healthy. Everybody healthy. My sis Tangi, she going to be all right. She going to be okay. She going to be healed. Chosen, you going to be healed. Baby, you 50 now. You going to see 100. And your wife going to see 99. Wait, no, because I'm 5. I would say 100 too. I ain't gonna count. I ain't gonna shorten my life. I ain't gonna shorten my life, but I would say 100 too. So you got to stay 105, 110. How many years old do you be? 5 years. So yeah, you got to stay at 105, and I do 100, and then we good. But
yeah. So one of the things that, like, even us having this conversation, like Tangi, you let your daughter know, or somebody, to make sure that they're holding you accountable for the things that you're eating, so that you're not just, I'm grown, I do what I want to do, but we want somebody to bring this up to us so that we're constantly in communication, with somebody saying, hey, listen, make sure you're staying on the right track, and that's what we're doing. We're holding each other accountable. So, sometimes, like when we're on or we're talking to each other, right, we ask them, what did you eat today? And it's good to be transparent and say, hey, like you said, you had a salad and water and stuff like that, and maybe some fruit, and then that's a good diet to have. So, and then if you had a fell off track, and we're like, okay, Tanya, we need to get back on track. Let's do a better meal tomorrow. And that's just holding each other accountable. And I would love to have somebody to hold me accountable for what I'm doing, so that we can be the best versions of ourselves.
Yes, yes.
So it's a lot about talking about what the health, because health is, it got to be brought up more than just this time. Health. Um, I am 190 pounds, right? So in the next 6 months, well, what next 3 months, I'll say, we got to come back on here and let people know how much we weigh.
Or
Just to,
they're doing that the biggest loser
what they
type
doing
of
to that?
thing. I know my sister is participating in one. It's called The Biggest Loser. So basically, it's a group of people that has agreed to actually take the challenge to actually lose weight, and they can only eat certain things and whatnot. So they're actually doing that now. They're
You're
doing
not
that
doing
now.
it.
No, I no, that's in Arizona.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, they're in Arizona. So no, mm-mm.
So we had to try to find something tangible. Man, you're gonna get it together, and Chosen is too, and
Yes,
we're gonna get it together.
yes.
Yes, yes, yes. You have anything else to say, Chosen?
Um, yes, I'm just, excited about the journey that we're on. I'm excited about the viewers, the journey that they're going to be on, because I'm so encouraged by, what we're doing. And I know that they're going to get on board, because all it takes is somebody just saying something for somebody to start getting on a better, version of themselves. And I'm just excited about it. I thank God for that word that he had for all of us, to be able to come on to encourage other people in spite of what we're dealing with, our health challenges. But one of the things I know, um, that we're all overcomers, and we can get through this, and we just stay the course, and God will make a way, for us. And for you to say, you want to make it to 100 and 105, that God will give you that. He will give you, longevity. Like I said, you just got to have faith, but without the works is dead. So we have to make sure that we're putting in the work, and it requires what we're doing and what we're saying. So we're starting the work. We're telling the people, because as the song says, who's going to tell them? And this is what we're doing. We put it in the work, and I'm telling you, surely God will be in the midst of, what we're doing. So even if somebody else is not telling you, that voice is going to say, hey, Miss Kelly, put that ice cream down. You don't need that. It's not going to work out for you.
Mm.
Tangy, put those McDonald's fries down. They're not good for you. That voice is going to be there to lead and guide you. And I thank God for that, because, like I said, you guys are putting in the work. I thank God for, both of you guys, the courage that you have to come on, to share your story, um, and to tell people, what you went through and what you're dealing with and your diagnosis. So, with that alone, I thank both of you guys, and to continue to do what you're doing. And it takes a lot of courage. And you guys are amazing women. And this is what we're talking about: damaged crown, still shine. And it truly is, have been damaged, but it's shining on both of you guys. Thank you so much.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you.
Tangy.
Thank you.
Same thing.
I just wanted to remind everybody, make sure you get your yearly exams, your mammograms, your pap smears, colonoscopies, all that kind of stuff. I believe that's once you reach a certain age, they say that or suggest that you get colonoscopies or what have you. But just make sure you're actually getting your yearly exams and making sure everything's okay. Also, you know, if you're weak in a certain area, try not to put yourself in that particular area. Try and bypass it and whatnot. Like, I know that it's going to be challenging when I go to my mom's house because my mom cooks. I know it's going to be challenging, but I have to try and stay away from that rice, and I have to stay away from those grits. There's options that we actually have that we can actually substitute. Um, whenever we're actually eating something. It's just that we got to get used to it. We just have to get used to it.
And then your cheat day can be Thanksgiving.
All that food is overwhelming. I get full just looking at all the food.
Mm.
It's overwhelming. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of
Yes,
food.
it is. Yes, it
But
is.
we have to have dressing. That's a starch. We have to have mac and cheese. That's a starch. Some of us have rice or potatoes. Starches. Starches.
Ham, chicken,
Yams,
uh,
chicken.
yeah, meat, all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right? I used to just smash that stuff, boy. I got a
Yeah.
content with that Cornish hen on there, and I'm cutting it open and doing it, all that stuff on there. So I know.
Yes, I saw that one. Yes. It's, but we can do it. We can do it. Sometimes we'll actually go in the gas station, the convenience store, and we say, okay, I'm not supposed to have sugar. So I grab that Coca-Cola that says no sugar or say diet. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Those are the worst ones.
Worst ones. They say the
Yeah,
diet is the worst ones.
You look
they
at
did
the
a picture
ingredients
of
sometimes.
they had all these different drinks, and like you said, the one that had diets and stuff, low no sugar and all that. And they did this picture, and they had all these different ones. And at the end of the day, the water didn't have nothing in it, and that's the safest bet you can go is the water.
That's it. That's it.
Hmm.
And a lot of people don't want to do that because they used to and custom doing what they want to do. But if you're going through any health issues, any aches and pains, I'm sorry, but not sorry that you got to do what you got to do if you want to get healthy, if you want your body to change, because we ask for wealth. I asked for wealth, but I found out health is wealth. Because if you got bad health and got a lot of money, it ain't gonna do you no good. Because
But
there's no U-Haul truck is following the hearse. No
For sure.
U-Haul truck, and none of that stuff is going with you. None of
Hmm.
the stuff you get, the fame, the fortune, the happiness, none of that's going with you. So enjoy what you have while you're here on earth. No matter what it is, do it because they say all you got to do is Google. Okay, somebody Google their headaches or Google their back pain or knee pain and leg feet swelling. All everything will come up, and number two will be obesity because obesity is come by your height. How tall you is supposed to be a certain way. Like me, I'm 5'4". I'm supposed to be 150, 120, between 120 and 150. I got to get back there, so I know I'm overweight because I'm 190. That's what 40 pounds over. So it's a lot that we just got to do for ourselves. We got to take ourselves in consideration and make it self-care is about us and nobody else. If you want to change, all you got to do is make changes.
Yes.
that's
Yes.
right. That's right. I think like for water, when you want something, sweet, can you like blend some strawberries up to put in your water? Fresh strawberries to
Juicing
give
is
it.
good too, but my auntie said too, juicing, when you're juicing, that's why you're supposed to mix a vegetable in the juicing because too much sweets too much sweets are in certain fruits and you cannot even
Hmm.
have all that sweetness in it, so
Yeah.
that's why they said you downsize it with a little vegetable. That's why you put a spinach in there. You're supposed to put a piece of vegetable in your juicing, but juicing is good. That's what me and Tangi and Chosen is working on. Start juicing because you can have juicing 3 times a day. When you juice a lot, it only lasts 3 days. So you gotta make 369 for yourself, and that's 3 days. Have three a day and drink it, whether it's fruit. Y'all know beets and carrots and the pear and apple juicing that is so freaking good. Oh my word,
I
that is
love
good. So y'all,
beets.
yeah,
I
I like.
love beets.
I don't like them, but hey, I had them and honey, they was good. And so today's show is basically about health. About health. It's so many people laid up in the hospital. Some of you guys don't know low magnesium can hospitalize you. Low B12 and low vitamin D can put you in intensive care.
Hmm.
Um, I just found all this stuff out from doing my research. You got to make sure you implementing your vitamins and taking care of you. Because if you don't take care of yourself, nobody else is. I don't want to be hospitalized and the doctors every 5 minutes is pricking me and poking me. I don't want to go through that. I just want to live. I want to freestyle in life and just me and God and my team. Hey, and let's do this.
Yes.
So, do you guys have anything to say? Because I'm gonna get ready. We 55 minutes into it, 5 minutes to an hour. So in 5 more minutes we're in the show. Anybody's got to say anything else?
No. Let's just keep the families in Maine in our prayers.
Let's
keep those. Yes.
Yeah.
In Maine in our
Violence is
prayers.
true. That is sad. That is very sad. So sad. Yeah, we're keeping them in prayer. Chosen, you got anything to say, sir?
Yes. I just thank God that, the journey that we're on, I thank God that we're still, talking about it. We have not given up, and that's the thing. And I pray that whoever hears this, that they don't give up, that whatever they're doing, if they fail back or they fall back, that you can get back up and get back in line and start all over again. Don't give up on your health challenges. You got this.
Yes, guys.
And make sure you being an advocate for yourself. The doctor told my husband this when he had heart, went to the hospital with his heart. He says it's 2% up to the doctor and 98% up to you to take care of yourself. So the doctor's only giving you 2% and 98% is left up to you. Take that 98% and take care of yourself, and don't get a doctor's a chance for 2% less need be. That's what I will say, because we rely on the doctors to fix us, but no, it take you too. It take you too. That's why Luana is going to the doctors, getting my MRIs, questioning the doctors on what could I do to become healthy. And they didn't want to tell me. Yes, go ahead.
You know what? Also, the doctors work with the pharmacists. They all work together. So there's a lot of medications that we are actually on and that we actually take that makes us feel worse. And we actually have those medications. We can actually utilize some herbs that can actually help with inflammation. There's all different types of stuff, like when we were growing up. I know when I was growing up, my grandma would actually go out there. I don't know what she was picking. My dad knows how to do it now, but she would actually go out there and actually get whatever, and they bring it back in the house, that root, and they boil it. And we had to drink it, and it actually kept us from getting colds and the flu and whatnot. So, there's things out there that we can utilize. We don't actually have to actually use medication.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that we need to do. A lot of stuff needed we get done to take care of ourselves. So that's what we got to do. I don't know why my mama blowing up my phone, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. Okay. I love you all. We love you. God love you first. And there's nothing none of y'all can do about it.
Period.
My video's not acting right today. But okay, TNG. We about to end the show. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, we love you all.
All right. Bye.